Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. This is going to be a very unusual unboxing. So here's the box. It's just one comic. It's a pretty major comic, though. Huge, actually. Very major. But even more major is the story behind it. So if you've watched some of my past videos, I've talked about how I had bought probably one of the biggest grails from the Golden Age. Um, an obscure comic called More Fun Comics, and it was issue number 55. And it's a very rare, highly sought after book because it's the first appearance of Dr. Fate. Now, I had found somebody that just happened to have a copy of it. It was like a 6.0 restored copy. And that's another thing. With any time you buy Golden Age, there's a lot of restoration that's happened in the past because it used to be considered a normal thing to do restoration. So this one had a little bit of restoration, and it was a graded comic. CGC 6.0 restored, purple label. So the thing was, I was like super excited because I negotiated a deal based on the fair market value. And, you know, I said I can't pay it all at once. It was like $10,000. It was just like, you know, I said, hey, can we do like 3 installments or, 4 installments? So he agreed. Everything was fine. I made the payments. And then when the comic was supposed to be shipped, supposed to be like sent, he said he can't send it. He's not going to send it. He's not going to honor the deal. And actually, I'd added an extra comic to the deal because he had one more comic that I was also interested in. I paid for that as well. So I added an extra amount for this comic right here. So the big one, though, was what happened was there was an announcement, Black Adam movie announcement. And they said that Dr. Fate was going to be in the next Black Adam movie. And all of a sudden, first appearance of Dr. Fate, that More Fun Comics 55, became a very expensive book. Literally tripled or quadrupled overnight. And it went from being like, still a $10,000 book to like a $40,000 book for that one. So the guy just wouldn't honor the deal. And, I thought that was a little bit unfair because, I'd already paid for it and it wasn't, I paid based on fair market value. I hadn't tried to scam him in any way, but he wouldn't honor the deal. And I was worried that he wasn't even going to send the money back, but he fortunately did send the money back. So I'm thankful for that. But that took a month just to get the money back. But I was really worried that he wouldn't send the second comic, the other comic, the smaller comic of the two. Like, this is a big comic, but it wasn't quite as big as the other one. And what happened was I was really nervous. I was like, is he going to send the second one even? Like, I don't know. Like, and because it also had a record sale. I was like, oh man, what's my luck? All these comics having record sales after I buy them. So I was worried. Would he honor the deal of the second one? Because it also kind of went up in value. It doubled in value. Because everything is doubling in value. That's the crazy thing about comics. You buy something 4 months ago and it goes up double time, 2 times. So it's just crazy. Normally these Golden Age ones, you kind of expect like some increase in value, but not doubling or tripling or quadrupling in price. So it is what it is. It's the crazy market that we're in right now, where comics are really becoming way overpriced. And with all this said, like, I want you to understand this story because I was so scared. Like, I was writing the guy. He was really slow about responding. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if he was going to refund the money. I didn't know if he was going to, just walk away from the deal and, thank you for the money and I'd never see him again. And there's no way I could chase after him. He's in the US. I have no way of going after the guy. So it was very scary for me. I was like really, really worried. So fortunately, he is a reasonable vendor that he was able to honor some of the deal. And he did send this one comic. So I'm going to open it up, show you what's inside with all that explanation. And you'll see it's a very impressive comic. And, It's not as impressive as the More Fun. I'd rather have the More Fun, but I like this one as well. So I'm going to show you this comic. He actually wrapped it extremely well. I get he like used all these things to protect the slab and stuff. Now it's a low grade, but you know, it's a reasonable grade. It's not like not the worst grade possible, but it is it is a lower grade. But it is a very famous, iconic cover. Probably the artist that it's more about the artists for this book. And I got to build it up a bit more. Sorry, I got to build that anticipation about this book. So this book, and I'll show you the back. Here's the back of it. This book is considered probably the most sought after book by this one artist. You know, and you can comment below if you think there's other books that are even more sought after by this artist, but I think this is probably his most famous piece. And this is L.B. Cole, Terrifying Tales number 13, lucky number 13. Like it's kind of a brutal luck for me, but so this is from 1953. And it's just a really great cover. It's like, you know, his L.B. Cole at his greatest, where he's like got these psychedelic colors. It's got that devil thing going on. It's got some tribal people in the background. I'm not sure if you can see that. And it's got the you know, the girl, the damsel in distress at the center. And it's just like all these elements, the flames and just so much going on. And the death fire, you know, it's like down at the bottom. It's just really great cover. Highly sought after cover. Believe it or not, like it had doubled in the time period that I bought it. So it just really great golden age, you know, horror, pre-code horror. So just a, you know, really great cover. It's one that I always wanted to have in my collection. It's just, you know, it's one that I had seen many times. You know, I've seen it up on auction many times. And it's one that not many people get to buy because it's just so rare. And it's one that usually it's like whatever the seller wants for it, the prices, it just can go up through the roof. So to find it, and to find it in a reasonable grade, like it's a 3.0, it has cream to off-white pages, not the best page quality, but, and it has some tape on it, on the interior cover. So those are its kind of major defects. But other than that, it does show reasonably well. It's not, as I said, it's not a 9.0, it's not like a super high grade, but it is, you know, it's a good, not reader's copy, but good copy. I just really like it, actually. I'm just really happy to have this in my collection. So I hope you enjoyed this video and my story. You know, check out my other videos. I don't usually have this much bad luck with unboxings in terms of getting the comics, but this one definitely was a challenge for me. So you can check out my other unboxing videos, and you can check out some of my other cool videos that I post. And check me out on Instagram, because I actually post things first on Instagram, where I buy it that day and then I'll post it up on Instagram all excited. So you can see some cool things on Instagram that I don't normally show on my YouTube channel. So with all that said, thanks again for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye.